What's good, everybody? It's your boy DP on the Listen to DP podcast, man. I got a crazy story for y'all today, man. This one right here, bro. It's crazy when you think about what people will do to try to pass a drug test. Tyrann Mathieu talks about some of the things that he did at LSU to pass a drug test, and it almost took my boy out. It almost killed that man. And I always talk about it. We'll do everything but the right thing. And like I said, Tyrann Mathieu, bro, the Honey Badger. I was in college when he was going crazy at LSU. He's one of my favorite NFL football players of all time, just from his size and what he was able to do at safety, nickel, corner. Dude played punt return, did all of it. So when I'm watching this, it's just crazy to hear, just because, one, I know other guys who have done it, but also just thinking like, man, how desperate somebody has to be to do something like this. So I'm going to pull this up real quick and let y'all listen to this foolishness my boy Honey Badger Tyrann Mathieu was trying to pass a drug test at LSU. So let me get right here. Give me 1 second. Boom.
Bro, I done tried everything in the books. I've used other people's urine. They got the fake penises. I remember one time I tell you a funny.
Hey, bro, that boy said he had to use the fake one. Hey, when you got to do that, you know you got a problem. You know you got a problem. You know you got addiction. When you coming in there with that fake thing on you to pass that drug test, man, good Lord.
Funny story, not funny. I could have died, but like a couple tests before I realized it was going to kick me out of school, I'm sitting in a circle and I'm on Google trying to figure out, man, how the fuck I pass this test?
Right.
Like these folks keep threatening me,
Right.
Right. And I'm just scrolling. And I come across some shit that said, man, just put some bleach in the top, the top, the top, put the bleach, put a little bleach in the top and put it in your Coca-Cola. And so I did that. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, it felt like my whole insides was just like erupting. You know what I'm saying? I ended up throwing that shit up. And I was at that point, I'm like, man, fuck it. I done ran out of tricks.
Right.
I don't know what to do.
Did you ever have anybody go pee?
Now, let's think about that. This man put bleach in the bottle cap to put in his soda. Tore his stomach all the way up, man, to pass a drug test. Young fellas, young ladies, if you have to get to the point of where you're harming yourself to pass a drug test, you might want to look yourself in the mirror and say, yeah, I got a problem. I need to ask for some help. And this ain't me judging you. This is being real. You should not be harming yourself over no drug test. Like I said, I know guys when I played football at Kansas that had the fake thing on them. I know that they strapped the balloon to the inside of their thigh when they're peeing. I know people that use other people's pee. I know people that tried to drink 2 gallons of water to flush their system out. Masking agents. Like I said, I don't know anybody that did the bleach bottle cap. That's crazy. I know people that did catheter. Like, bro, all that. Don't put yourself at risk for a bad habit. And you know what how that happens is we say, oh, I'm only going to smoke once. I'm only going to do this once. I'm only try this once. I'm only take this steroid once, whatever. And then it becomes that addiction. Don't let that bad habit turn to that addiction. And now you're looking on Google trying to figure out, how do I pass this test? How do I get past, somebody seeing that I brought this in? It ain't never that important. If smoking, if steroids, if drugs is that important to you, just go do that. And you can do it all you want. But to be the person that says, I know I have to pass this test, I'm going to get kicked off the team out if I don't pass this test. So now I'm about to do whatever that it's going to take to pass. But now you're putting yourself in harm. You shouldn't be about to die over no football game and passing a drug test. That's just real. That's not even, like I said, me being judgmental. This is real stuff. I've seen it. I talked to my boys about it at KU, like, bro, you probably shouldn't be doing that. Because I seen them putting different things in their body to try and mask. And I say, come on now. Come on. And some of them did get sick. None of them almost died, but some of them had some issues after because of the things they were putting in their body. And when you get to that point, like I said, you just have to be real with yourself. And of course, you're not going to want to tell mom, dad, coach, or whatever just for what might come with that. But whatever they say or whatever they do, getting kicked off a team is better than messing your insides up or killing yourself trying to pass that drug test. He was able to obviously go to a different school after he got kicked off at LSU, found his way, had an amazing NFL career. But everybody's story don't end up like that when you're doing things that you shouldn't be doing when you're putting them inside your body. So not only the NFL guys, the college football guys and girls, even if you got a job, I know people out here working at Walmart, Home Depot, Apple, the police department, whatever it is, doing that drug test and still trying to do the same thing. If you want to smoke, if you want to do whatever you want to do that. But just know it comes with, hey, this might happen to you. But then don't put something in your body that's going to harm you. So seeing a story like that just brings back me to, KU and looking at guys and being like, if you got to do all this, it's probably not worth it, bro. And then to do all that and to still fail a drug test, a lot of these guys and girls, you putting your health at risk to still fail the drug test, to still get kicked off the team. Don't do that. That's crazy work, man. So just think about that. For all the guys, girls thinking about, man, should I smoke? Well, somebody told me I can smoke and I can pass it this way or I can do this and that. You ain't always going to be the lucky one to get through that. So don't sit there doing all that mess that you're reading on the internet, seeing on Google, seeing on Reddit, seeing on YouTube. Go about it the right way. You chose to be an athlete, so live that athlete lifestyle. If you got to do all that, choose a different lifestyle to live. So, I just want to give some free game on that in this situation here. But, yeah, that was crazy to actually see, man. Hopefully that helps somebody. Maybe not even get into that smoking if you got a itch to wonder about that. Hopefully this helps somebody that might be having a drug test soon and they trying to figure out some crazy way to, mask it. Don't do it, young lady. Don't do it, young man. It ain't worth it, man. That's just your boy DP trying to give y'all some free game, man. We out.